Hello, in this video we're going to be looking at a couple new CSS packages for the upcoming Canvas starter site, and these are around the vendor registration page. The WooCommerce product vendors plugin is implemented on this site, and I wanted to apply some custom design to it. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. We're going to look at a light and a dark mode version. What you're seeing here on the screen is the new design. Okay, highlights here are the required field asterisks here match our accent color, the blue color. I've added a gray background to the text box just so it makes the entry a little bit easier to see. And lastly, the buttons are matching our branding. So those are the main parts of this CSS package. And there's a little bit to do with spacing in there, but for the most part, the asterisks and the gray backgrounds and then ensuring the buttons and everything looks good. There's also, I've removed, which you'll see in a second, the small heading that WooCommerce product vendors automatically adds to this page, just so we can keep all of our page H1s consistent up here. So that's another part of it. All right. So I'm going to go over here into the back end of the starter site. And by default, this entire starter site operates in light mode, but you can easily switch over to dark mode, which I'm going to show you. So let's drop down here to the WooCommerce product vendors registration page, light mode. We're just going to toggle this off. Okay. I'm going to bring this page back over and we're going to duplicate this so we can see the before and after. So as you can see here, this is before I've applied any styling. We've got this unwanted small heading in here. Now I could style that, but it was easier just to hide it all together and just let our page H1 come in there, our typical heading that matches the rest of the site come in. Up to you what you want to do there, but that's how I've done it with this CSS package. As you can see, we've got red asterisks for the required fields. Those have been replaced, as I showed you, with the accent color. A little bit better data entry, with that gray background. It kind of makes it a little easier to know where you should start typing. And then as you can see here, the button, it goes full width with black text. So that had to be styled. So again, here's the after, here's the before. It just really cleans things up, gets the spacing nice, much cleaner. Okay. All right. Now let's look at the dark mode version. So this is what you would see because the dark mode CSS styling has not been applied yet. Okay. So for that, we'll keep that light mode toggled off. We're going to jump over here to dark mode and toggle the dark mode on. And we'll go back here, do the same thing. We'll duplicate our page and refresh. And there we go. Really nice. Everything matches. Our accent color is applied to the required asterisks there. A nice background for text entry. It's really, really important in dark mode that this background gray color is there, so it's where to type the text. It just makes it so much easier to find. And again, the spacing, and again, you see the button. Everything is dramatically different. Just looks so much better. Okay, and then obviously this dark mode text is not going to be in the heading. It will just say vendor registration. Okay, so those are the two CSS packages. I didn't create page templates for these individual pages because they are so simple to construct. I'll quickly show you that and why we don't need actual templates. We just need the CSS packages. Let me toggle this back on, my CSS packages back on. So for these, a quick look, we go to pages. And both of these are included in the starter site. So here's we'll just look at the light mode here. But again, these aren't templates. These are just going to be, the dark mode will be saved as a template, but the light mode will be, active on the site. So this is all there is to it. It's just a heading that is dynamically pulling in our post title, and then the shortcode widget, which I've added the WooCommerce product vendor shortcode. That's it. That's all there is to it. I will point out though that there is a specific reason this was done in Elementor, because if you use the default WordPress block editor to drop in a shortcode, the page is very hard to style. It's just once you drop it into Elementor, it styles beautifully. And then it opens up all kinds of functionality and design for anyone who's familiar with Elementor. then you know what's possible at that point. So, all right, guys. Hope you like this video, and I will catch you on the next one.